Well, here it is, March 30th. And the social distancing thing just got extended by 30 more days. So here's coronavirus drive number 2. So thought I'd go out again and see if life is still going on, or did everything come to a grinding halt? Over there is Loch Raven Dam, part of Baltimore's water supply. But of course, now we have to quarantine for another 30 more days. I don't know when you're all going to see this video. Maybe around September or October, something like that. Even though it's now March. Guess I'd best turn here and get out of the reservoir area. Just got passed by a couple of motorbikers in a hurry, although I was doing the limit. What's happening up here? Yeah, social distancing, whatever. Thanks to this virus, we have a new term in our vernacular: social distancing. I do it anyway, since I do most of my internet stuff with library PCs. I was screwed for a while because the library would be closed for another 4 weeks. When can I upload this video and answer all your comments? So don't think I'm ignoring anybody. It's the situation. I've only got one question. Is life over as we know it? It's spring, and the trees are budding out. But by now, as you're watching this, it's probably fall outside. Anyway, back in Monponsett territory, have a look at the station. We've already seen it several hundred times. The Glenarm Station. It's closed down now. Would make a nice hobby shop. But now with this social distancing thing, it'll be a while before I can do that. It'll be a distance down the road before I can do that. Another Monponsett crossing up here as we depart Glenarm. We're gonna come out of the left there diagonally and go to the right of that house there. Much of the grate got torn out recently. But imagine when trains ran going by that house in the steam days. Must have been tough getting to sleep. Still a shame how this virus changed all our lives. Mine more than usual. Thanks to losing my spleen in that bad accident I told you about a few videos back a few years ago. I've got a compromised immune system. No, I don't have AIDS. It isn't that compromised, but I'm still going to be a little more careful than the average person. And of course, being over 60 doesn't help. So this old frog must be very careful. Anyway, once again, here's Baldwin. He's the gas came down thanks to the virus. As I said in my last video, something good did come out of it. Again, the Monponsett grade there. It would have crossed over here and gone that way. Long obliterated. But up until the mid-80s, you could still see a grade there through the trees. Then they began developing that area, and they leveled the grade. Oh, between those trees, some of it there, you can almost tell. Just follow the trees on around. They're right down there, somewhere. Yeah, that way, around the curve there. Now obliterated. End up here someplace I haven't seen in a while. Pleasantville. As you can probably tell. Now we're departing Pleasantville. There we go, now we're out of it for sure. I guess I'll make my way back to Monponsett territory. See what I can do. Got some color in those trees there. A little. I guess more will be coming out soon. Well, of course, watching this in the fall, when it's all gone. Now coming into the Fallston area. Another Monponsett locality. I'll hang it right here and try to find some of it. In fact, the Monponsett pass beneath this bridge. The station's to the right someplace. We'll get on Main Street here and try to have a look for it. I believe that building there was the former station. I think the grade would have come through here someplace and shot down that way. All I know is, that by the time you're all watching this video, that coronavirus is history. And more trees there brightening up a bit. Some kind of bright spot during this otherwise dull situation. There was part of the Monponsett grade there through the woods, but these trees kind of sort of block it. I don't know if it would have crossed here a grade or crossed over a bridge and gone up there. Probably a bridge and gone up there and passed on around. In fact, up until the mid-80s, there were bridge supports down here in the field on the right. They were moved a ways back. What would have been called the Vale trestle, because we're in Vale, Maryland. Would have been there, but they were removed. I should have been in the field there. I do have photos. That there, I believe, would have been a Monponsett freight house. The truck could have gone behind it there and come out down here someplace. But unfortunately, Vale Station got demolished. We lost another Monponsett station, folks. Part of the Monponsett right away there, looking back south and to the north. Now it's a driveway. But over here, one more Monponsett station bites the dust. Vale Station's all gone. What a shame. Again, Vale Freight House, still in existence. The track would have been there before they realigned it in the 1900s and put it down there where I just showed you. But the track would have been behind there at one time. Vale Station. Almost obscured and falling apart. And again, the one-time Vale Station in all its glory. Now former glory. Simply I see the Monponsett would across this road and go onto that side over there. But these days hard to tell where. Anyone here someplace would have crossed over to this side of the road over here. But as per usual, obliterated. In fact, there's part of it there in the woods. And up here parking for the Monponsett trail. But I'm going to the other end of it, not this end. I'm now in Bel Air, Maryland. Yes, another Monponsett locality, which you will soon find out. It's a shame that most stores and businesses are closed up here. Elsewhere too. Not much open. And folks out of work. This is pathetic. How did this happen? Or better yet, why did this happen? And I'll stop by the trail, obviously. And looking south in the Monponsett itself. And over here, some new FYI. Haven't seen before. With nice classic photos. Here's a photo of interest. Locomotive number 6, northbound about to enter Bel Air. The most famous locomotive. And the one-time Bel Air Station, which was to the north of here, across the street over there. Well, let's at least check out some of it. Lots of curves this line once took. That's what they were famous for. Somebody once commented to me, the Monponsett will come back stronger than ever. Got the funny feeling it'll be a bit of a wait. We could use the Monponsett right about now. Also, oddly enough, rather steep downgrade here. The Monponssett's famous for those too. Its grades. Could you imagine Amtrak running this route? That'd be hilarious. And this here bench looks like a good place to stop, take a break and turn around. I guess better head back north. It's hard to believe that trains negotiated all these curves and grades. As I said, it's the Monponsett was famous for. And again, back at the station area, where that small building is where the station once sat. And there were 3 tracks going through there past the station, as you saw in the photo. Just a part of the Monponsett in Bel Air. So I guess now we'll check out the Monponsett in the Forest Hill area. But first I'll go up here and check out the Monponsett near Melrose Place. Would have come out of there at one time and crossed and gone that way, but of course obliterated. And I'll stop by another part of the Monponsett Trail off Melrose Place. Melrose Lane, actually, in that place, but I can't help it. It's Melrose Lane. There we go. Close enough. Prevent tick bites. Right now, tick bites aren't the problem. Avoid coronavirus bites. And up here's where we actually curve onto the Monponsett right of way. Would have come out of the woods there. I showed you where it crossed the road, then gone this way. Hard to believe at one time trains pass through here on a regular basis. But I'll get back to the vehicle. One more spot I want to check out. Right here at Forest Hill. Original station there. The track could run to the right of it there. And looking behind me to the north, the track would have gone through the intersection there diagonally. And then bent to the right. Around that building there, which cars wasn't there at the time. Still, it's a shame that Vale Station got demolished. Now the Monponsett Station bit the dust. This one appears to be rather good shape. Maybe this one will be around here for a while. But I've got a book that shows a classic shot of the station with a train passing by it, coming this way northbound. And as I pointed out several years ago in a video, that there's a ridiculous sign, no commuter parking. What commuter parking? The train no longer runs. We need any track left. That's a joke. As I said back then, here's your sign. And departed Forest Hill. For a while. Let's see. What other good spot am I in proximity of? Kind of a nice farm there. A bright spot during this virus thing. We could use bright spots. I'm now heading west on an incredibly empty US 40. Incredibly empty. Here's a place we're in proximity of. And I think we're about to get a southbound movement. Yep, sure enough. Hold on to your hats if you have one. Oh, that's different. Quite a windstorm. A northbound something. And it's stopping. The MARC trains run on a limited schedule due to the virus. It's got 2 more stops to make, Aberdeen and Perryville. And there it goes. I got a twofer there. That was worth the stop.
I had a pork roast, 15 protein, she's about 10.
I guess I make my way back to the hood. Now that I got my twofer back there at Edgewood. And now on a somewhat less busy than usual I-95. Just like Route 40, less busy than usual. Wonder why. You still gotta watch out though for the occasional idiot. Apparently this COVID-19 virus affects people's brains as well as their lungs. Maybe not much traffic, but the bit that there is, well, a lot of folks still speeding out there and changing lanes recklessly. Too bad the virus won't attack them. Then it'd be great. Yep, I'm doing 5 over the limit, and I'm being passed. Enjoy your coronavirus. Hope it does you well. Again. Idiots. Why can't the virus attack those people instead of innocent people? Before the sign said, "Save lives, stay home." Well, I guess I better be cool and get my compromised immune system back home. Maybe that virus reduced the traffic a bit, but the traffic that's left can be very hair-raising, maybe even hell-raising. And of course, with fewer cops out to enforce the law, makes it worse yet. Yep, still being passed, despite going over the limit. And of course, back in the hood again. I'll be taking my compromised immune system back inside in a bit. This might be the last video for a while, since the shelter-in-place directive has been extended another 30 days to the end of April. And having to use public PCs, I don't know when I'll be able to post anything. Of course, you're probably watching this in the fall when the whole thing may be cleared up. Anyway, in case I don't come back to you for a while for whatever reason, thank all of you very much for the privilege of your time and for watching what I've got to offer. As I keep saying over and over, my viewers are the best people who ever walked the face of this earth. And will remain so as far as I'm concerned.